Hey you guys, welcome to your bi-weekly love reading. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising for the first couple of weeks of November 2022. Happy birthday, Scorpio. All right, I want to thank you guys for all your love and support. Please keep in mind these are general, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully you get some clarity. Also, if you're wanting to book a personal or private reading, be sure to email me for the price list if you don't already have it. If you're wanting to reach me by phone, it's a separate process, so make sure you're registered at Paid Communications, request your callback. If I don't get back to you that day, I'll get back to you within a 7-day time frame. Also, be sure to check me out on Patreon for monthly Venus sign readings, and check me out on TikTok. All right, so we have the overall energy as the Ten of Swords. We've got the Queen of Wands. We have the Empress. And we have the Five of Pentacles, Death, Eight of Swords, Two of Swords, and the Devil. Okay. You guys may be feeling lost or let down. Or maybe you had to let go of somebody that you really loved. Maybe you had to let go of a desire that you had or a fantasy that you had. And I hate to say it, but if anybody had like a side piece, I feel like maybe somebody had to let their side piece go. But yeah, I feel like maybe you could be going through some sort of a breakup. If it's not you, it could be the person coming towards you is going through a breakup. I feel like someone is still in some sort of grieving or mourning phase. Seems like you're definitely going through some sort of heavy changes. Someone may have changed your life forever. Maybe you were deeply affected by a fire sign especially. But I've got fire, Capricorn, maybe another Scorpio, and a possible Libra or Taurus. But yeah, I feel like for the most part, you guys are like, I don't know, you feel like maybe you've reached your breaking point. Maybe you feel like just giving up because something didn't work out. Definitely seems like you are feeling rejected or ignored. It just seems like your needs aren't being fulfilled. For those of you that are in a same-sex relationship, it may just be that the people around you or someone that you really respect is not okay with that, and maybe this person is like basically shunning you. And maybe you feel like you're being pushed out. It seems to be a loss of security. Like you don't seem secure in your situation right now. Even if you are in a relationship, it's like, I feel like something's missing. Whatever it is that gives you that sense of security, there's a lack of it. Maybe someone doesn't speak your love language. Maybe there's no sexual compatibility. Maybe someone just doesn't make enough money. But I just don't feel like you are secure. Kind of feels too like somebody is feeling exposed or seen. You also may be dealing with a lot of anxiety. And might literally just be asking like, what is this? Am I in hell? Like something's going on where it does seem like you are suffering, or you feel like you can't escape your situation, you're feeling trapped or something. I will say that that's mainly all in your head. I just feel like you haven't figured out a solution yet. You may need to give something a rest and stop trying to figure out something that is out of your hands. Let go of a situation that is just like lost or gone. You also may feel like a victim, or you feel like you need to be rescued. You're like, I wish somebody would come rescue me. Like, why can't someone just come save me? I do feel like maybe someone is suffering because they're not living their truth. Again, I was hearing something like being trapped in a closet. It doesn't necessarily mean that somebody is, living in a lie in regards to their sexuality, but it does seem like maybe someone feels trapped, surrounded, overwhelmed, claustrophobic. Someone might literally suffer from asthma or feel like they can't breathe. Kind of feels like somebody is standing on your chest or something. I'm getting like lungs being on fire. Now, too, maybe that somebody just smokes a lot or someone is nervously smoking. I do feel like there are skeletons in your closet, or you're dealing with some sort of demons. Maybe you feel like you haven't found somebody that will understand you for, the things that you've done in your past. Maybe you feel like a demon, or you feel evil, or you just feel like unforgiven. Like, I'm getting like a lot of heavy energy for you guys. Like something's going on. I do feel like maybe it's a transit. So just try to fight through whatever this energy is. You might need to clear your energy. You also may need to cut ties with someone who is suppressing you or stealing all of your energy. You might need to just cut ties with someone who isn't healthy for you. Maybe a relationship has become toxic. If you are single, maybe you are just becoming toxic to yourself. It does seem like something is karmic, or you're having to burn through your karmas. Like certain things might be very difficult for you right now because that's what you're doing. You're being purified. And I feel like, you have to go through the fire to be purified. So that may be where all the suffering is coming from. You also may find yourself overindulging to compensate for what you don't have. It's like if you can't find a suitable companion, partner, instead you just kind of indulge in debauchery. But maybe you feel like your needs aren't being fulfilled, like everything is just too surface. Maybe you're wanting something deeper, but you haven't been able to find it. I do kind of feel like something is eating away at your soul. And again, it just may be how you're feeling, like you're having a moment. It may not be for the, you know, the entire 2 weeks, but it just seems like there's a moment where you just really feel like you're in despair. And if it's not you, it could be, you know, the energy around you. People are suffering around you. But I still feel like you're being affected by it in some way. Seems like things are unrequited. I don't know if you feel like you're obsessed with a friend, but the friend, but you know, you put someone in a friend zone, or they put you in a friend zone. Something doesn't seem like it's being reciprocated. It's like someone is like spilling their guts, or just like really opening up and talking about how they feel, but they're not getting the same thing in return. It also could be reversed, like you're getting a lot of people, you know, expressing how much they are in love with you or want to be with you, but you just don't feel the same way. You also may still be holding on to an earth sign, or someone left you for an earth sign. Some of you might feel like you lost a soulmate. Or like this is your best friend, and there's just no communication between you guys, and wondering where it went. Or maybe you feel like someone was your twin flame. I do feel that someone is, like, you feel extremely connected to someone on a very deep level, because you do have several past lives together. And so when you're not in contact with this person, you just feel dead inside. Something also may have ended because maybe someone did feel the same way, but they couldn't express it. I do feel like maybe someone is afraid to be vulnerable. Seems like you also are trying to suppress feelings that you have for somebody. But it's haunting you, or it's eating you alive to do this. Like, it hurts. not to be able to open up and talk about these feelings. And you may have been fine 1 minute, and then something triggers these memories, and I don't know, it just kind of consumes you. You might have a song on repeat. Or you just keep looking at something over and over again. It's like you can't get something out of your head. I feel like maybe some sort of memory is like burned in you. Like maybe you feel like somebody branded your soul. I feel like you've got an undying love for somebody. Okay, I feel like there is some sort of soul agreement, or there's someone that you're bound to, even if it is platonic or if it starts off that way. It also looks like there may be unfortunately, some sort of love triangle. Now, it could be, because I've seen this before, where it's not that someone is cheating, or that you're really in a love triangle, but it's more so like someone's heart is still with someone else, even though they're in a relationship with you. Like there's still, and this, if you've had a twin flame situation, you might understand that. Like, I kind of feel like whoever has never heard of twin flames need to understand, if you're involved with someone who has a twin flame, they're always going to have that love for that other person. The only thing I still feel like, regardless, it still should be, someone should still be able to have a healthy relationship. And right now, something looks unhealthy. And like I said, I feel that maybe someone is lacking security that they need. And, you know, again, it has something to do with your first chakra, your root chakra. I feel like it's out of alignment. I also feel that someone's been self-pleasuring themselves a lot, thinking of another person, which can come off as like sex magic, but it might be unintentional. And you also might feel just strongly bound by 3 people, like you feel, or 2 people, 2 or 3 people, is like you feel like such a deep connection with these people. And it is because you guys come from the same soul group. You also might be madly in love with someone who's in a relationship, or you're in a relationship and this person is madly in love with you, but you know, you have to cut them out because you're like, wait a minute, I'm in a relationship now, you know, we were just supposed to have fun, you know, so something's going on where, you know, maybe something has become an unhealthy obsession as well. So hopefully these messages help, but feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending you love and grace.